Hello, traders. FS Pep Collector here. Today is Friday, so TGIF. And it is August 23rd. So, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully, doing pretty good. So, yeah, anyways, it is Friday. I do like to do these live streams on Friday. It kind of gives me a good chance to interact with people, go through the pairs, take requests from people and stuff like that. So if you do have some requests and there's something that you would like me to look at, definitely put it in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything. We'll probably start off by taking a quick look at the US dollar index, and then we'll look at probably the euro dollar, take a look at the pound dollar, take a look at gold, and then I'm going to start taking requests from people in the audience. So if you do have something you'd like me to look at, definitely don't be afraid to ask. The more requests I get, the longer the live stream will last. So if you just keep the requests coming, then we'll keep on going. So, anyways, I wanted to start off on this US dollar index because it's very, very important. Most of the trades that I take on the dollar pairs, like the euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar, dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, are definitely based on this dollar index. So what I see on the dollar index helps me make decisions on all the dollar pairs on what direction I should be trading and everything. So the dollar index is extremely important for me. So anyways, I do think this is very, very likely a wave A. I think this is very likely a wave B, and I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C forming. Now, I do think the dollar is in a wave C, and I definitely do think the dollar is going to turn back up in a very significant way. But I don't think it's going to turn up in a very significant way until next year sometime. So I'm definitely still very, very bearish on the dollar. Going down to the weekly time frame, I think this is a wave A. I think this is one, two, three waves up for a wave B. I think this is a wave one of C. I think this is a wave two of C. I think this is a one, two, three, four, five of wave C that we got forming right now. So I personally think that the US dollar has a lot of downside potential. Now there's going to be a lot of pullbacks along the way because this is the weekly monthly time frame, but overall, the downtrend is probably got a long time before it potentially is over. So going down to the daily time frame, let's get rid of this for now. It's not really important. That's kind of old. So going down to the daily time frame, that means that this right here is the wave one. That means that this is a big ABC of two. Then this first downtrend is a one of wave three. This is a wave two of wave three. Everything you see from that point on is all subdivisions of a wave three. So if anybody is curious to know why the dollar pairs have been so strong, it's because not only are we in a wave three because this is a one, a two, and a wave three, but we're also in a subdivision of a wave three. So we're in a one of three, a two of three, and a wave three of wave three right now. And if you want to get really technical, I think this is a one, two, three of three. So that literally means that we are probably in a third degree wave three right now. We are very likely in a wave three of wave three of wave three. So if you know anything about Elliott Wave, you definitely know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, if anybody's wondering why I've been so adamant lately in my videos about trading with the trend, it's because right now we are most likely in a wave three of wave three of wave three. Now, if the US dollar does go up and break this structure, then okay, fine, I'll turn into a buyer. But until that happens, I definitely am looking for sells. Ever since this thing has ended a correction way back here, it's been lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Why is it that everybody thinks that they need to go down to the sort of time frames that go long on the dollar? It just baffles me. I just do not understand it at all. So definitely still looking for shorts on the US dollar. Like I was just showing you on the higher time frames, I personally think that the US dollar index itself is probably not going to end until about 12,300, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 12,400, but I think we have lots and lots and lots of downside potential. Now, hopefully, most of you have seen my dollar videos, so you know kind of where I'm coming from on these. You kind of know what I expect to see, hopefully. I normally don't do the full top-down analysis in these live streams because I make videos every day, and hopefully you've seen my videos, but I need to really emphasize the importance of trading with a trend today because I know just based on the US, based on the sentiment right now, which I should honestly pull that up because it just baffles me so much when I see this. This is the retail trading sentiment right here. Ooh, I gotta refresh that. There we go. So this is retail sentiment. This is what retail traders are currently doing. 89% of retail traders are currently short on the euro dollar, and it's been like this all month long. All month long, about 80 to 90% of retail traders have been trying to short the euro dollar. What has been happening all month long? The euro dollar has been in an uptrend. All month long, 80 90% of people are trying to short the euro dollar. Same thing with the pound dollar. Right now, 93% of people are trying to short the pound dollar. What has been happening with the pound dollar all month long on the pound dollar? The pound dollar has been in an uptrend literally all month long. It just completely baffles my mind the concept of why people think they need to try to, get in on the top and bottom of these moves. Aussie dollar, 87% of retail traders are trying to go short on the Aussie dollar right now. What's the Aussie dollar been doing all month long? It's been trending up, and all month long the retail has been showing extremely bearish. And it's like that on all the dollar pairs. If you look at like the dollar CAD, you look at gold. I mean, pretty much all the dollar pairs are the same thing. And I just wanted to show you guys this real quick because I do not understand people. I mean, I'm a retail trader also, but I have never ever seen, even back when I first started trading in 2009, I would have never looked at a picture like this and said, man, I need to go short. This looks like a really good time to go short. I'm like, it just baffles me. And then I have my Discord channel, and people in my Discord channel are like looking at like something like this, and they're like, does it look like a really good time to go long? I'm like, no, it doesn't look like a good time to go long at all. Not even remotely does it look like a good time to go long. So, anyways, I just wanted to really emphasize the reason why I've been so adamant about in my videos lately about why it's so important to trade with the trend, because we are in a wave 3 on every single dollar pair, and not only are we in a wave 3, but we're in a wave 3 of 3, because this is a 1 2 3, but this is also a subdivision 1 2 3. My target for the euro dollar is very, very, very high. My target for the euro dollar is someplace around the 1.3 area, maybe 1.31, maybe a little lower, maybe like 1.28, but that's my target for the euro dollar. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully you guys have been trading with the trend. I mean, if you've been trading with the trend, you have been making a killing in these markets lately. If you've been trying to pick tops and bottoms, and you've been losing your ass big time. What have I been saying in my videos? You can watch my videos from weeks ago, and I've been saying the same thing. What have I been doing? I'm looking for 1 2 3 ways down to go long. 1 2 3 ways down, go long. 1 2 3 ways down, go long. What am I currently doing? I'm looking for 1 2 3 ways to go long. I'm looking for 1 2 3 ways to go long. I would never look at this picture right here and say, man, that looks like a good sort. No. Like I said, even when I started trading in 2009, I would have never looked at something like this and said, man, that looks like a really, really good short. Not really sure if any of you guys have read the Market Wizard books. Hopefully you have, because those are like some of the best books you can read for traders. But there's a really good story in the Market Wizard books where, I think it's in the Market Wizard books, maybe I read this someplace else, but where um, a trader, a professional trader, is in a conditions like this, and he was trying to sell, like right here, he was trying to go short, and or something like that. Like right here, he tried to go short, and the market was like going against him. Like he went short here, and the market's going against him, so he was negative. And his daughter came into the room, and his daughter was like, "It's like, Daddy, what are you up to?" And his daughter was like 10 years old or something, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just trading. I'm trying to go short." And his daughter was like 10 years old, and his daughter looked at the chart, and his daughter said, "Why are you trying to go short? The trend, the market is going up." And the trader was like, how is it a 10-year-old little girl could look at this chart and say, man, the market's going up, I should be going long? But a professional trader would look at this picture and say, man, I'm going to try to go short. I'm going to try to go short here. I'm going to try to go short there. I'm going to try to go short here. Retail traders have been losing their ass these last couple of weeks, and I think it's hilarious because the trend is your friend. It is completely just delusional to try to find the tops and bottoms of these trends. So what am I doing right now? If you watched my euro dollar video earlier, I said it looks like the euro dollar could possibly go down, but I said in my video I will not be trying to go short. What will I be trying to do? I will be trying to go long at the end of three-way pullbacks. I will go long. One, two, three ways down, 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 go long. What am I doing right now? I'm waiting for one, two, three ways down to go long again. Now, now, if it goes down and breaks structure, then fine, I will start looking for shorts. After it breaks structure, I'll start looking for shorts. If it doesn't do that, then why would I try to find this top and bottom? When my target is literally 1.3, why would I be looking at this saying, man, it looks like a good time to go short? Definitely, definitely, definitely not a good idea at all. So please, please, if you're going to learn one thing from me, it's the trend is your friend. 100%. So pound dollar, same thing. Today on the pound dollar video, well, really for the last several weeks I've been saying the same thing, but today I said it kind of looks like the pound dollar could go down. But I said I will not be shorting it, but instead I will be holding on to my longs and looking for three-way pullbacks to go long again. One, two, three ways down, go long. 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 One, two. That's not a very good example, but hopefully you get the point. When I just showed you what retail traders were doing, what was retail traders trying to do on the pound dollar? This is a chart showing what retail traders are doing. This is basically the COT data. 93% of people are trying to sort it right now, and they've been trying to sort it all month long. It's complete insanity. A really, really successful trader, I don't know if I read this in a book or if somebody told me, but they said that people who try to pick tops and bottoms are going to end up picking cotton because they're definitely going to lose all their money. I am such a believer in that. I mean, just zoom out a little bit. I mean, God, look at this. Why would you want to try to sort this thing? Come on now. The market will tell you when the trend is over. I hope you've been making some money, man. I mean, trend traders have literally been making a fortune these last couple of weeks. People trying to go short at all these little tops right here are just losing their asses, and I think it's hilarious. So, same thing on gold. Yeah, there you go. Maybe you should go short now. Now, don't get me wrong, it could go down. A lot of the times you do get that big impulsive thrust right before it turns. I mean, it could go down, it could break structure. If it does go down and break structure, guess what? I would be more than happy to start looking for shorts at the end of the first pullback. But trying to go short right here, trying to say that this is going to be a top, that is just complete insanity to me. And if you do it, do it. Maybe if you lose all your money three, four times in a row, maybe you'll learn your lesson. But yeah, the trend is your friend, definitely. So same thing on gold, really. I mean, yeah, gold has definitely been making some pretty decent pullbacks, but man, if you would focused on Fibonacci bounces, if you're focused on impulsive moves up, one, two, three waves down, Fibonacci level, nice impulsive move to the upside. Trend is your friend every day of the week. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take requests. I won't mention it anymore. I just wanted to mention why I've been so adamant about trading with the trend lately because pretty much every single dollar pair is in a wave three. When everything is in a wave three, you really, 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 really need to trade with the trend. Sometimes, counter trend trading is definitely profitable when you're in a correction or something like that. Yeah, definitely. But when you're in a wave three, man, you need to trade with the trend. So anyways, I'm going to start taking some requests from people in the audience. So if you have something you would like me to look at, then definitely let me know. And I will look at basically anything. Now, every single thing on this list right here, I do analyze every single day. These are the pairs that I watch. I watch basically all the Forex pairs, including gold. And I also watch oil, natural gas, and I watch the three major indices, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the US 30. And yeah, during my live Zoom meetings that I do every single day, these are the pairs that I look for trades on. Now, to be fully transparent, in August I do hold back on my trading a lot because August normally is a pretty slow month, even though this August really hasn't been that slow. August normally is a pretty slow month overall, definitely. So, yeah, so anyways, today Powell was giving hints that they may be lowering interest rates in September. I think it's September, but they said that they likely will probably be lowering interest rates, and that's why we had such an impulsive move up today was because of that. Powell can really move the market, that's for sure. So let's do the US dollar Swiss. I was wondering if this was possibly a wave B. And it still could be a wave B, but honestly, I don't really think it is. I'm going to get rid of that for now. Yeah, that's just kind of overcomplicating it, honestly, because really it's just a downtrend. Lower high, lower high, lower high, equal high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Trend is definitely down. There's like no doubt in my mind that the trend is down. Originally, we were talking about this possibly being a wave B and possibly making a higher low, which it definitely could, but looking at the US dollar, I'm honestly not really convinced of that anymore. I think this is a one, two, three. Maybe it's a wave four. Maybe it's a wave five. You know, like I said, it could turn up. And if it does turn up and break structure, I would be more than happy to start looking for logs. Honestly, the most recent structure level on this is right here. So, I mean, if it does go up and if it does break that structure, then I will be more than happy to look for longs on pullbacks. But until that happens, I would definitely be on the short side. I'm definitely looking for shorts at the end of three-way pullbacks. Trading is very simple if you allow it to be. The trend has been down all week long on this thing. So what should you have been doing? One, two, three ways up, go short. 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 What am I doing? I would be waiting for one, two, three ways up to go short again. Unless it breaks structure to the upside, I would be doing nothing but looking for shorts on these shorter time frames. So yeah, definitely looking for shorts in a downtrend. When the trend is over, the market will prove the trend is over. And until that happens, I will definitely be trading with the trend. So, anyways, yeah. Does anybody have some requests? Like I said, as long as the requests keep coming in, I'll keep the live stream going. If you haven't joined my Discord channel yet, definitely do so. My Discord channel is 100% free to join. I never, charge anybody anything. We currently have 5,400 people in the Discord channel, so definitely check that out. It is 100% free to join. If anybody is interested in joining my website, I do have a membership program. It's $30 a month. I comes with a trading course, and I do daily Zoom meetings where we look for trade entries together. I am not a short time frame trader though. I am a swing trader, so just keep that in mind. And every single swing trade that I take, I do provide to the group at the time of entry. So if anybody is interested in that, the link for that will be in the chats and in the description also. Definitely check that out if you're interested. It's extremely cheap. So yeah, I haven't really done anything yet. So yeah, we'll look at the Aussie CAD for you, no problem. So yeah, definitely stop putting some requests in the chats. If you put some requests in there, I'll look at basically anything you want, no problem. So what's next? The Aussie CAD. Let's see, the Aussie CAD. I think the Aussie CAD is in an uptrend on the very high time phase, and for me, the high time phase are the most important. I think we're going up for three waves of wave W right now. I think this is a wave A, a wave B. I think this is a wave C of X, and now I think we're going to continue going up for wave Y. So the trend is definitely up on the Aussie dollar for sure. I think this is the end of a big old correction right here. I think this is going to take out the previous highs and eventually just keep on trending up. Taking it down to the 4-hour time frame. That's where I had my Fibonacci retracement on here. I mean, to be honest, it does look like an A, B, and possibly go down again for a C before it goes up, but oftentimes what we think is a way B actually just keeps on trending, keeps on trending like that. So definitely be aware that sometimes what you think is a way B will just keep on trending. So be aware of that, but the trend is up on the higher time phase, so that's why I say it like that. But it does kind of look like it could go down again, doesn't it? It looks like a downtrend. Kind of looks like a wave A. Looks like a wave B. It kind of looks like it needs to turn down again for a wave C before it actually continues the uptrend. The Aussie CAD is very correlated to the dollar pairs too. So like if the Aussie CAD turns down, then the dollar pairs would likely turn down. And if the Aussie CAD ends a correction to the upside, then the US dollar pairs would likely do something pretty similar. Definitely. So, so yeah, anyways, let's see here. What else do we have for requests? Let's do the US dollar yen for Zen. Hey Zen, how's it going, buddy? Hey Skyrick, how's it going? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. I try to do these Zoom meetings every Friday. And like I said, we're back on schedule now. There was a few Fridays in a row where I didn't do it because I was helping the wife get her store set up. But now that that's all set up and ready to go, we are back on normal schedule, which is every Friday we do a live stream to end the week. It gives a good chance for me to interact with the audience, take requests from people and stuff like that. So yeah, the US dollar yen. All the yen pairs have been a little on the tough side because what I mean by that, it's tough to know whether that wave A is over or not, and whether we're actually going to go up and make a wave B and then down again for a wave C. I still think there's a better chance it's going to keep on going down, and that this is actually a wave 5 of wave A, and there's like a wave 1 up here, wave 2, a wave 3, and then a wave, and this is a wave 4, and now we're in a wave 5 of wave A, or possibly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave 1 also is definitely likely. So taking it down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, I mean, it definitely looks like an ABC to me. And we definitely don't have a break of structure to the upside, so I'm definitely still looking for sorts. I think it needs to go down and take out these lows before it potentially goes up. And then the move up is most likely going to be a crutch into this move down, like either a wave B or a wave 2. So I think there's a pretty good chance that it's going to go down more before it goes up. Man, today on my video I said pay attention to your Fibonacci retracement levels. If anybody's been following along with my YouTube videos and listening to what I've been saying, you've probably been doing really, really well with your trading. Today in my video I said if this makes 1, 2, 3 waves up to a Fibonacci level with an impulsive move down, it would be a beautiful sort. And look what happened. 1, 2, 3 waves up, 78% Fibonacci, very impulsive move down. Man, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? So what would I be doing right now? I would be, if you're not already in the trade, you would have to be patiently waiting for more 1, 2, 3 wave pullbacks. So right now I would have to patiently wait for more 3-way pullbacks to go short again. I personally would definitely not be trying to go long on any dollar pairs or short on any of the major dollar pairs, but a lot of people do. So I mean, if you want a counter trend trade, definitely do it. And I know there's a lot of successful counter trend traders out there. Definitely not what I've ever been into, but I bet counter trend traders are not too happy right now. I do know that for sure. So anyways, let's check out the pound Swiss. Honestly, the yen pairs and the Swiss pairs have been extremely, extremely slow lately, but August is normally the slowest month of the year because pretty much everybody is on vacation holiday this time of year. But honestly, the dollar pairs have been awesome this month, really. And I have been laying back on my trading a little bit this month because normally I don't trade very heavy in August because August is normally pretty corrective. But honestly, this August has really not been corrective at all. The trend is definitely down on this thing. I mean, yeah, it's definitely been going up for a few weeks, but the trend is definitely down on the daily. I would be paying close attention for an impulsive move down. This move up does kind of look like a trend, so it possibly could be a wave A, a wave B, and then go down for a wave C, and then continue back up later. But I definitely would try to go short right there if it gave me a chance, because I do suspect that this possibly could just keep on going. But if we go short and then it bounces from a fib level like this and breaks structure, then we'll get out of our short and go long. Right? That's what you call learn and earn at the same time, because we could go short not knowing whether it's going to be a wave C or a wave 3. But if we pay attention to structure, pay attention to price, it's not going to matter because we will be able to recognize the end of a wave C And we'll be able to recognize if it makes a wave 3, because a wave 3 would still bounce from fib levels, but it wouldn't break structure. A wave C would go down to a fib level, probably make a nice bounce, make a nice break of structure, and then continue the uptrend. So if you know how to tune the frequency of your time frames and you know a little bit about structure analysis and Elliott wave analysis, then you're probably going to be able to tell the difference, no problem. I am kind of waiting for a sort. I'm waiting for a nice engulfing move to the downside. I'd like to see a break of structure for a sorting opportunity. Like I said, it's either going to be a wave C or a wave 3, but I definitely will go short and hopefully learn and earn at the same time whether it's a wave C or whether it's a wave 3. And those are actually my favorite trades too, when you don't really know what's coming next. You enter and you don't really know what's going to happen, right? You know that it's going to go down, but you don't know if it's going to do this and give you a little bit of profit, and then you go long and get a lot of profit. Or you don't know whether it's going to do this and just keep on going and you get a lot of profit right out the bat. So those are my favorite trades, when you can learn and earn at the same time, because you don't really know what's going to happen, right? So yeah, so keep the requests coming. Like I said, if you keep the requests coming, I'll keep the live stream going. So if anybody does have any requests, definitely put them in the chats, and I'll be more than happy to check it out for you. Definitely. So let's see here. Man, so yeah, let's check it out. Bitcoin. Yeah, let's check out Bitcoin. No problem. I just made a Bitcoin video a little bit ago, but I just recently started analyzing crypto, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, because I don't actually personally trade them, but a lot of people do. So I personally think that Bitcoin is in a wave 5 right now. I think this is a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, 50% Fibonacci bounce. I think we're in a wave 5, and I do think it is going to go up and take out the previous highs. I do think that Bitcoin is going to make new all-time highs. But if this really is a wave 5, I think people are going to be very, very surprised, because Bitcoin traders are just like enthusiastic about Bitcoin to the moon, like $1 million Bitcoin. But if this really is a wave 5, then this will go up, it will take out the highs, then it's just going to go all the way back down. And it's going to really surprise people, because if this really is a wave 5, I would expect this to go down to probably in the $30,000 range someplace. But before all that happens, I think it is going to go up, and I do think it is going to make all-time highs, and you never know, it could be a subdivision of a much bigger uptrend. So anyways, I think this is a wave. I think it ended up making an ABCDE. I think this is an ABCDE, 50% bounce, grab this nice rally-based rally area. I think this is a wave 1. I'm still not convinced that the wave 2 is over, and I think eventually it's going to go up and make a 3, 4, 5 of wave 5. So going down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, I think this is a wave 1. And actually, it kind of seems like the wave 1 might end there. I think this is a wave A. I think this move up is a wave B, and I think it's actually going to go down again for a wave C. I think we're going to go down to like 55.7 or maybe 54.1 before we actually do end up continuing back up for the wave 3. I think this is a 1, I think this is likely an ABC of 2, and I think it's likely to go up for a wave 3. So, I mean, I personally, if I was trading Bitcoin on the short time frames, I would probably be looking for a short cautiously. I would be looking for a break of structure to the downside to go short for the wave C. I originally had this as an ABC over here, but I don't know. I think that this actually is supposed to be the wave 5 right here. I think that this is actually likely. Oops. That's because I got it locked. I don't think we actually have made the ABC. I think we're in the wave B already. So I think this is the wave A right here. That's probably the top of the trend right there. I just made a truncheon in wave 5. So I think Bitcoin is going to go down. I think it's going to break structure. Overall, I'm definitely very bullish on Bitcoin, but I think it needs to go down to one of these fib levels before it actually does end up continuing the uptrend. Yeah, we already looked at gold, but we can definitely check out gold on the higher time frames. Hopefully you've seen my top down videos. You kind of know what I already am looking at, but I do think that gold might possibly be getting close to a top. At least I think it might be. So the monthly time frame for me is what really tells this true story on gold. Because I think this is ever since we ended a correction right here, I think this is a 1, 2, 3. Most wave threes do go to the minimum, the 161.8, which we still haven't really quite hit that yet. And then it's probably going to make a big correction for a wave four, and then another push up for a wave five. But I don't really think the wave 3 is over. If you go down to the weekly, I think it's very, very clear this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is all subdivisions of a wave 3. So this is a 1 of 3, a 2 of 3, a 3 of 3, a 4 of 3, and I think we're in the wave 5 of 3. I think it needs to hit this 61.8, which is right around the 2550, 2560 area. And it also lines up really well with that monthly time frame 161.8 that I just showed you. So I think that it's going to hit that, and then it's probably going to make a much bigger, much more significant pullback for wave 4, and then up one more time for wave 5. But like I said, I still don't think the uptrend is over. I still think the trend is up. I actually think this is a 1 of 5, 2 of 5, probably 3 of 5, 4 of 5, and now we're in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5 of 5, honestly. Yeah, ever since we ended this correction way back here, I think we're in wave 5. I think this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4. I think we're going to make our way up to around 2550, 2560 for a wave 5. And this is still a wave 3 on the very high time frames. So this is all just subdivisions of a wave 3. Now this morning, if you watched my video, you probably got a nice long today on gold. ABC, 61%, impulsive up. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be pullbacks. I mean, we possibly could even get a significant pullback now, but I definitely still think the trend is up, and I definitely still would be looking for longs in an uptrend for sure. The trend is your friend. If you learn one thing from me, I hope it's the trend is your friend. Tuning the frequency of your charts is the one thing that I always tell members that I wish they could take away from my membership. But that's a little too technical to explain in one of these Zoom meetings, and that's kind of the secret sauce to Elliott Wave, which is tuning the frequency of your time frames. So yeah, let's check out the NASDAQ 100. I don't really have a whole lot of Elliott Wave analysis on here. I think that this is the end of an ABC right here. And if that is the end of an ABC, then it will take out the previous highs. But I think that we are likely due for a little bit of a bigger pullback before we go up, maybe something like this. And if you actually go down a little bit further, it looks like we just ended a wave 3 possibly, but I don't know. Wave 1, wave 2. We definitely do have a break of structure, but boy, I think that could be an ABC correction, and I still think this thing might just keep on trending up. I still think we're in a wave 3, and I still would be looking for longs, definitely. Yeah, I think we should still be looking for longs. I still think this possibly is another ABC correction. I mean, yeah, we definitely do have a break of structure, but I think the structure break is a wave C, and now we're just making a bear trap for everybody. I think it's likely to just keep on going up, making higher highs, higher lows. So, so yeah, if you have any requests, definitely put them in the chats. I will be more than happy to look at basically anything. Looks like somebody requested natural gas. Sorry, I don't watch the chats on Discord usually. I watch the chats on YouTube. So if I miss it, then definitely let me know. Yeah, let's check out natural gas for Corona. I like the name. Let's see here. I'm waiting for a long on natural gas. We just recently had a break of structure on natural gas to the upside. I think there's a chance this is either a wave A or a wave 1, this is either a wave B or a wave 2, and we're going to probably go up for either a wave 3 or a wave C. Yeah, we could check out oil for you too, buddy, no problem. Yeah, I'm looking for a long on this. I think this is an uptrend. One, two, three, four, five waves up, like either a wave A or a wave one. I think this is a wave A. I think this is a wave B, and I think we're in a wave C. And we have one, two, three, four, five waves down, and we're at a 61%. All I need to see is an impulsive move up and a break of structure, and I'm going to be all over this thing for a long. I think the correction is either a wave B or a wave 2, and we're going to go up for either a wave 3 or a wave C. So we should see a pretty significant move to the upside, I would imagine. Probably if it does do as we plan. If you want to be on the cautious side, which I kind of recommend you do, then I would wait for a break of structure and then I would wait for like a retest and I would probably try to go long at the retest just because that's going to be a much, much, much safer entry to go long. But that's definitely what I'm waiting for on that. Let's check out oil. Oh yeah, oil did break structure, didn't it? Nice. Oils can be kind of tricky sometimes, I feel like. Yeah, we just broke structure on oil. That's definitely a structure break in my eyes, buddy. Definitely. Yeah, what's that mean? Now I would definitely be looking for pullback entries to go long. I would be doing nothing on the sort of time frames but trying to go long every single chance I got. Wow, good call, a Yobi. Awesome job. Love how you're waiting for the structure break. So now that we have a break of structure, you have to be patient. I wouldn't just go long now. I would be waiting for a pullback. I'd be waiting for an ABC correction, and then I would go long at the end of the ABC correction for the continuation of the uptrend. Probably a wave 1 and a wave 2. So if you can get in at the end of this wave 2, that should be an extremely profitable trade because it should be a wave 3. No, not really, no. I definitely help people on Discord, but you don't get any of the benefits that you get as a member if you just join my Discord channel. I will answer questions on Discord, but I have like 160 members, so paying members, so I don't really have time to take care of everybody, but you don't, if you join my Discord channel, you're not going to get access to my trading course. You're not going to get access to my daily Zoom meetings. Every single day I do a 2 hour Zoom meeting, a 2 hour live stream in the New York session every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And every single swing trade I take, I share with the group at the time of entry with the stop loss and a scaling out program. That's why I like to call it learn and earn at the same time because hopefully while you're learning to trade by taking my trading course and attending my Zoom meetings, hopefully you can learn and earn at the same time by following along with some of my trade setups. Every single swing trade I take, I share with the group at the time of entry. Can I look at VIG? I don't know what VIG is. Is that the symbol for it? Yeah, no problem. I mean, there's a lot of people that are willing to help out in the community. I mean, there's a ton of people in the community to help out. And I will help out too when I have time. It's just I don't really have a whole lot of time. What is RIG? I don't know what that is. Is that a cryptocurrency or something? Yeah, definitely check it out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed in the membership. It's very cheap. It's only $30 a month. I keep it very cheap because I'm not looking to get rich from my trading. I'm looking to get rich from my membership. Swing trading, I think, is the way to go for most people too, because cannot. Most people have full-time jobs and family. I don't really understand why most people want to trade on the short time frames. I don't even have the short time frames on my chart. So if you have a full-time job and a family and kids and stuff like that, then how can you trade these short time frames? I don't even see how it's possible because like unless you're able to keep an eye on your charts pretty much all day long, how can you trade these short time frames? It's almost impossible in my eyes. But yeah, anyways, pound US dollars pullback. Yeah, I don't think it's pulled back much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a long now. I think if you want to go long the pound dollar, you're gonna have to patiently wait for another proper pullback on like the 1 hour time frame. Another 1 2 3 pattern, 1 2 3 pattern, 1 2 3 pattern, 1, 2, 3 pattern. So just keep in mind if you do join my membership that I'm not a scalper. I don't even have anything below the 15-minute time frame on my chart, and I actually never even look at the 15-minute time frame. I don't even really like the 1 hour. I much prefer to stay on the longer time frames. Let's see. I'm not really sure what that is. Transocean? That must be, uh, I'll try to look it up for you, but I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not sure if this is going to come up. I'll try RIG. Oh, no, yeah, it's right there, Switzerland. I would suggest not going long, not going short on gold. Definitely. And this is an indice. I've never even seen this. This is for Switzerland. Oh wow, look at that thing, huh? It's all the way back down to the almost its all-time lows, all the way back from the mid early 90s. Gold, I think, is still going up. I think gold is going to go up to at least 25.50, 25.60. So if you're okay with going negative up to 25.50, 25.60, then you can hold on. But yeah, the trend is your friend. Hmm. I've never looked at this chart in my life, so all I can do is an educated guess. I think that we're in a wave ABC right here. Probably an ABC or B. Like I said, I've never looked at this chart in my life, but this is definitely what I would expect to see. An ABC and then probably a continuation of the uptrend. Oh wow, yeah, definitely. One, two, three, four, five waves down. Impulsive up, break of structure, a couple different breaks of structure. This is either a wave A or a wave 1. This is probably either a wave B or a wave 2. Are we at a Fibonacci level? Let me throw a fib on there real quick for you. Let's see, Fibonacci. Yeah, I think it's going to go up for either a wave C or a wave 3. I think it's a wave C. I think this is an ABC, a B. This is probably an A. This is an ABC, a B, which is going to be a crutch into this whole move down. Then it'll probably likely go down again for a wave C, I bet. Excuse me. Yeah, man. I mean, if you really want to be, which I honestly suggest you do, if you really want to be more on the safe side, I would wait for a break of structure. Then I would wait for a pullback, and then I would go long at the end of the pullback for the wave 3. Those breaks of structure, pullback entries, those are the safest trades you can get in. Those are what I call the bread and butter trades. I think there's a pretty good chance that this is going to go up and break structure, but until it actually breaks structure, we have no confirmation of that. And when we have no confirmation, it means that it could easily just keep going down. I think it's going to go up and break structure. Does that mean it's going to? Definitely not. So I would be looking for a long after the break of structure. Hopefully it does this, and hopefully it does that, and then I would probably try to go long. I'd probably try to go long like that. Oh, it's the biggest oil driller. Okay. Yeah, rig. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Something it said something to do with Switzerland when I looked it up, didn't it? That's pretty good. Add it to my list of stocks that I look at. So, does anybody have any more requests? If people have requests, definitely put them in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look. It is Friday, and as you can see, it's almost 6 p.m. at night for me right now, so I'm looking forward to starting my weekend pretty soon. TGIF. I love the markets. I love when the markets open on Monday. But come Friday, I'm really looking forward to the markets closing so I don't have to worry about the charts anymore. But I'm a swing trader, so I don't really care. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I've never looked at this chart before in my life, so it's just an educated guess, but definitely seems like that's the case. The dollar could go down and break structure today. Like I said, don't get me wrong. It definitely could go down. It definitely could break structure. But guess what? I 100% would not sort it, and I definitely don't suggest sorting it. Why? Because we are in a wave 3 on the higher time frames. What does that mean? That means that it could just make a little push down and just shoot right back up. So to me, on the 1 hour time frame, the euro dollar does look like it could go down and break structure. But I would not sort this. If you gave me $100, I wouldn't sort this thing with your money. I only trade in one direction. What have I been doing for the past 2 weeks? I've been trying to go long here, long there, long there, long here, long there, long here, long here, long here, long here. I did take a little bit of a sort right here today, tell you the truth, but I got out pretty damn quickly because I do not counter trend trade. That's not my style at all. So, like I said, it could go down, it could break structure, but I definitely wouldn't bet on it. It does have that 345 save, but I mean, even the pound dollar, it could go down, it could break structure. Anything could happen, right? I definitely will not be sorting it. If it goes down and breaks structure, then I would be more than happy to go sort on a pullback, but not until it proves to me that it's making a significant move down by breaking and holding below structure. Because what is likely to happen in a wave 3 on the sort of time frames? It's likely to just make little pullbacks and continuations. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. ABC down, go long. Somebody said something today when I was talking about trend trading, how they hate to chase the market. I can understand that. I mean, you feel when you go long here, it's like you're going long at the top, but you're not going long at the top. Because look what happened. If you went long there, you'd be in the money big time. If you went long there, you'd be in the money big time. Imagine how much money you would have made if you went long here, and then went long again there, and went long again there, and long again here, long again here, long, 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 and you were just holding all these longs. And while everybody else was trying to go sort here, sort, 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 you would like be laughing at all those people. Like, man, you guys are such fools. The trend is your friend. Now, the same thing applies with gold. I mean, gold could go down. It definitely could go down. I definitely won't be sorting it. I would be looking for longs. One, two, three ways down. 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 I probably would have even gone long there. I opened the trend for how long? I'm not sure what you mean by that. To be honest with you, I don't trade gold because I'm an American, and if you're an American, you can't trade gold on a margin account. I don't live in America anymore. I live in Europe, but I spent 14 years not trading gold, so for me, I do not trade gold. So I mean, if gold is like the pair that you trade, then honestly, if you join my membership, you're not gonna see any trades out of me from gold. I don't really trade gold. Like I said, I spent 14 years not trading gold because I'm an American, and in America you cannot trade gold on a Forex broker. So I spent 14 years only trading Forex. Now I live in Europe. I live in Europe now. 2 years ago I moved to Europe in September. So now I could trade gold if I wanted to, but I just don't. Why? Because I spent 14 years not trading gold. Why would I start trading gold now just because it's available to me? But I do analyze gold twice a day because people love gold. I think people love gold because it pays a lot. The cost per pip is really, really high compared to most things. So people love gold. I'm not a big fan of it, to tell you the truth, but I don't have any trades on gold. I haven't traded. I did enter a trade on gold a while back, like way back here somewhere. I entered long on gold, and then I got out, someplace up here or something. I haven't traded it since. Once in a blue moon, I'll enter gold if it's just like really, really clear, but I don't trade gold. I trade the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and the Aussie dollar, my main pairs, and then pretty much everything else I swing trade, like real swing trading, like hold on for days, sometimes weeks. I have some trades that I've been holding on to for over 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah. Does anybody have any more requests they'd like me to look at? I'll be more than happy to look at basically anything. It's let's see, the pound CAD. There's another one where we should have been trading with the trend. This one was tricky, honestly. This one did get me recently. I did have a losing trade on this last week. You live in the UK? I'm not. I'm in Europe. I'm not in the UK. I'm in the same time zone as the UK. Because it's 5:52 here. It's probably 5:52 for you too if you're in the UK. But I live in Europe and I'm an American. I use Oanda. I've been with Oanda for probably about 8 years now. So Oanda is my trading platform, but Oanda is terrible for scalpers. Oanda is amazing for swing traders because they don't charge commissions. They just they just charge spreads. But Oanda is definitely the best broker, I think, personally, in my opinion. I'm not affiliated with any brokers. It's not like I make money if you join Oanda or something. But anyways, the pound CAD. I think the pound CAD is in a wave C on the monthly. I think the pound CAD is eventually going to make its way up above that 209 area, maybe even a little higher. So keeping that into consideration, we're back up at the previous highs. So maybe a pullback is coming, but what happened last time we were at the previous highs? It just blew right through it. So definitely don't count on that pullback. I did have a losing trade on the pound CAD though recently, last week I think, because I was looking. This move down definitely looks like a trend. It looks like a wave A. I think it was right here. I went short right there because I thought that was a wave B, and then it went up and stopped me out. So I did have a losing trade. I mean, everybody has losing trades. It happens to everybody. That's for sure. Somebody tried to tell me that they had a 100% win rate the other day, and I was like, dude, you're so full of crap. Nobody in the world has a 100% win rate. It's impossible. Losing is part of the game. I would still be looking for short. I would still be looking for longs. Honestly, I mean, if we were looking for longs this whole time, man, we would have made a killing. But I was looking at this up as a correction until here, until it proved otherwise. But man, look at this. One, two, three ways down, go long. 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 I would definitely be looking for longs unless it breaks structure to the downside. If it breaks structure to the downside, then I would stop looking for longs. But let's see. Whoops. Sorry, I switched charts. Here we go. Yeah, I think my structure has probably actually moved up a little. I think structure is right here now. So if it breaks this level, I would definitely start looking for shorts. Otherwise, I am definitely on the long side. If it breaks that low, if it breaks this 1.77 area, then I would start looking for shorts. Definitely. Otherwise, longs only for me, for sure. Yeah, bots can work sometimes. There's a guy in our group and a guy in my membership that is making a bot based on my trading strategy. He's making a robot based on my trading strategy, and I think it's gonna work. But I think you have to work it though. You have to tell the EA when to look for longs and when to look for shorts. But 90% win rate, yeah. Anybody that tells me something like that, I just instantly know that they're full of crap. I wouldn't even would listen. Most people that tell you that, they're trying to sell you something. Yeah, thanks a lot, Hamid. Hamid, nice to. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, if you're in the UK, you're gonna have a lot of people in the group that. Yeah, there's a lot of people in my group that are from the UK, especially my members. That there's a ton of people from the UK. The guy that's building that bot right now, based on my trading strategy, is from the UK. I look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't trade them, but I will look at them for people. A lot of people in my group do trade cryptocurrency, and honestly, someday I probably am gonna have to start trading crypto. But Bitcoin and Ethereum is the only cryptocurrency I currently look at. I'll look at anything for anybody though. If you're a member of my group and you ask me to look at a cryptocurrency, then I'll definitely do it. Yeah, I've been trading too long. People like me, it's really hard for people like me to switch to cryptocurrency. When you spend, I've been trading since 2009, so it's been 15 years I've been trading, and I know people that have been trading longer than me since like 2000, 2002. And people that have been trading for a while have a really hard time transitioning into cryptocurrency. I was the person. I remember way back in 2000, like 2016 or something, like way back here. I was the person way back here when Bitcoin was at like $800 a coin, saying that, telling people, man, Bitcoin is such a joke. I was telling everybody, Bitcoin's a joke. This stuff is never gonna last. I was like, you guys are stupid to buy Bitcoin. And now look at Bitcoin. It's $75,000 a coin. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I was always the guy back in like 2016, 2017 was like, yeah, cryptocurrency is a joke. That's gonna be gone in no time. That's just gonna go away. It's just gonna disappear. And now look at it. We're at $61,000 a coin. Imagine if you would have bought Bitcoin way back here and you're still holding. Oh my God, you would have been one of those crypto millionaires by now. Definitely. But yeah, either ways, oh well, that's alright. It doesn't bother me, Eddie. I can make my 10, 12, 8% a month and be happy with that. Let's see. So yeah, either ways, it's Friday. It's going on 1 hour, so I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be doing these live streams every Friday, so definitely make sure you stop in next Friday. The more requests we have, the longer I'll stay in. But usually around 6 o'clock, I'm itching to start my weekend on Friday. So I'm gonna start my weekend at 6 p.m. where I am. My wife gets out of work at 7, so I'm gonna get ready to go meet her for dinner and yeah, go out on the town. Yeah, no problem. So stop in next Friday. If you haven't joined my Discord community, definitely join my Discord community. It's 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. We got a really large community of traders. We have 5,402 members right now, so very large community. It's 100% free to join. You can join my community for free and stay a member for free as long as you want. You're not going to get any of the benefits from being a member, but if that's okay with you, then fine. It's not going to bother me, Eddie. The link to my website is on there. If anybody wants to join my membership, you join through my website. It's only $30 a month. It's extremely cheap because, like I said, I'm not looking to get rich off my memberships. I'm looking to get rich from my trading. So I keep my membership extremely, extremely cheap, especially compared to what most people charge. But yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. And anyways, I will talk to everybody next week. And as always, happy Friday and happy trading.